All right, everyone, we are here to play some Arkham Asylum. So I tried to record this. I had like up to 8 parts, started editing them, and then when I was editing the first part until I sent it out to render, I was like, what are these 2 black bars doing in the video? So like one was on the bottom of the screen, the other one was on the right side. I'm like, that's strange. And I remember every time, so I was recording, I went back to watching YouTube. And when I went back to my browser, it was supposed to be full screen. It said it was full screen, but it was shrunk down. And it was shrunk down in a way where those 2 bars were. And I thought, that's strange. It never clicked in my head until I went out to render the first part. And I was like sitting there looking at it. I'm like, huh, what are those? And then it finally clicked. I'm like, shit. And the other thing about it was the audio was so bad. Like the game was so loud, couldn't hear me. And the other thing I realized that I've been dumb about for all this time is when I've been recording, I don't separate my audio tracks ever. And so like my mic and desktop audio are always combined. They're not separate tracks, like mic is track 1 and desktop is track 2. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Why did I do this to myself?
That's Warden Shop to you.
Where I could have just done all this time, where if one thing's too loud, I can turn it down. If I'm too loud, I can turn it down.
A lot of people here really want
And I just realized, my fucking god, I'm such an idiot.
Really? I don't mind walking.
It was just
Not so tight, boys. You'll crease the suit.
a moment where you're like,
Get that filthy degenerate out of here.
why do you do, like, why did I do this to myself? It was just like one of those haha moments with your own self. It's like, oh man, I haven't played this.
Gordon here yet?
Yes, sir. He's waiting for you down at patient handover. He got here just before you did.
Oh, interesting.
Shabby loves his cabin.
There's so much so many good Easter eggs, just dialogue that you could
I
hear.
want him securely locked away this time. Another escape and I will lose support for my mayoral campaign.
Don't worry, Warden. I have every available guard stationed here today, sir.
I hope it's enough, Officer North.
Just like
For
these,
Look at all this
just
security. How's the guy supposed to break out of here?
like just all this stuff, all these tidbits that of stuff that flew over my head when I was a kid.
Sweet little hacienda.
Oh, it's so good. I remember when playing this as a kid, I was terrified. I remember Scarecrow that terrified the shit out of me.
You know what? I prefer the good old cavity search.
I remember like just so many things about this game that were so cool and it terrified me as a kid. So the first time I played this game, I had my 360. This was my first ever game console, and I was at my dad's. I put in the game. I had just recently gotten it because I saw someone play it. I'm just like, oh, this looks really fun. I'm like, Batman's like my favorite superhero, and like this was, and it was dark, and my dad was in his room on his computer.
What's up, Doc? Pencil me in for tomorrow at 4.
Oh my god,
Got a lot of catching up to do.
it's so good. And I turned it out, I was playing it, by 20 or 30 minutes in, I was so creeped out about this game by the claustrophobia, being trapped here. Like, I just got so scared for, I don't know, whatever reason. I turned the game off. I was like, I can't play this. And so I play it during the daylight. I couldn't play it at night for some odd reason. But I slowly got over it. And then I played it at night. But I remember just like just the vibe, like the atmospheric of the game just creeped me out as a kid.
Only following procedure.
Of how you're Batman, you're stuck here with your like part of your Rose Gallery.
Looks like he suffered minor lacerations, probably in the last 2 hours.
Yeah.
There seems to be
what?
Need to take my temperature? I'd be happy to drop my pants.
He's all yours. Get him out of here.
Yeah, you know. One of the other things, like just like now, even though Joker is tied down to that to the gurney or whatever. Not the gurney, but
we got another psycho
whatever the thing is called. And the minute he just spooked them, they all pointed his gun at them. That's just how terrifying Joker would be. But then again, if you're like an asylum guard, you are probably scared of a lot of the inmates in here.
Get ready. Keep your weapons trained on it at all times.
Jeez. Yeah, well, Killer Croc isn't exactly the nicest fellow around.
What's it doing?
But
I've got your scent, Batman.
I'm so pissed that I had 8 parts and it's all practically unusable. And part of the commentary was terrible. So I have commentary that I'm going to be reusing because you all haven't seen it.
I really need to get me some new shoes.
Move up.
I don't know, Joker. Shoes are pretty fly, pretty lit, pretty fire. How do they say something?
Hurry up, you big lump. You'll be late for the party.
Oh. That's,
tight.
How come they let Batman pass security?
Whee! Great
oh,
night
it's
for
just
a
so
party.
good.
Not where you're going.
Just, if you've never played this game, just stop now. Stop watching. Go play it. It's so
Don't you
good.
think it's a little bit funny?
Just like the foreshadowing of what's going to be happening.
Moved here?
I thought I told you to stay quiet.
Oh, Frankie, you really should learn to keep that fat.
I'm sorry that
mouth
I'm not
of yours
talking,
shut.
but
It'll get you into trouble.
it's
Tell me
just
something.
so good.
You've never let me catch you this easily. What are you really after?
Oh, nothing much. Hundreds dying in pain and fear. All their meaningless lives brought to a horrifying conclusion. All thanks to you and a book of matches. Was that the answer you wanted?
Not exactly. I wanted some more details, but that'll do. To be completely honest,
What's he doing? Stay
so
where you
here's the
are.
thing about the Joker
Get a flashlight. Get a light on him.
is yeah, they're like the always comments like, why doesn't like they just kill him?
Don't you trust me?
To be completely honest, yeah, like I could
Our
see that.
guest has arrived.
I mean, yeah, like Joker has killed hundreds upon hundreds, even thousands of people, even.
So, you're back. You killed 3 of my
Like, but yeah, like I was saying, Joker. Sorry, there's a cut in the audio in the recording. So, like I was saying, Joker is far too dangerous to be kind of be
Only 3?
to
I'll sure to
be
try harder
allowed,
next time.
really.
What say we aim for 100?
And locking him up, it really isn't the solution. If it wasn't for
Jim.
Joker invades City Hall.
his the way he looks, his insanity is probably what's the only thing that's keeping him in here.
Hopefully the last one will ever have with
You know, why he's not given like a death sentence.
Hold it there. Sorry, Batman.
Plus,
Arkham
Gotham's
staff
pretty
I
corrupt.
assure you, if anyone's qualified, it's...
Listen, I appreciate the assistance, but he'll unsettle the more violent inmates.
I think he's talking about you, Bats. Don't be a stranger. You're always welcome.
And
Gotta say, it's good to
it's hard to say what is the right
You okay?
He surrendered almost without a fight.
the right way
I don't like it.
At least
To,
he's back where he
uh,
belongs.
deal with it, or how to deal with the Joker. I mean, you could say clinically you could cure him,
Joker's loose.
but here's the question: is, as you know, I've said, Joker has killed hundreds upon hundreds, if to thousands, and
joke's on you.
possibly could even get up to a millions.
Honey, I'm home.
Come on in.
There is, whether they're old, young,
Welcome to the madhouse,
nothing like,
Batman.
no one is safe from the Joker. You know, he has killed.
Now let's get this party started.
So,
Ladies and maniacs, I apologize for this interruption to your
it's
Up until a few seconds ago, I still
hard to say if he could even be clinically cured. I can't use that or anything. So, if you could clinically cure him, what is the likelihood of the man that's underneath Joker? The amount of guilt that would manifest would be so overwhelming that what is the likelihood that he wouldn't like commit suicide or something from just the amount of guilt he has?
The system's jammed. We're stuck in here.
Like, so that's like,
Full control of the security.
the thing is, like, you could technically clinically cure him if he wanted to be clinically, if he truly wanted to be cured.
I'm in control of the asylum. You're not going anywhere I don't want you to. Understand?
If you think I'll let you run,
Always with the hero speak. Ooh, I'm getting bored of watching you. Why don't you just come find me?
Like, yeah, that's the thing is, if you could cure him or if he wanted to be cured,
of course it is.
I think he would just kill himself. Like, the man that's underneath the Joker would just kill himself. You know, I don't think all the horrible things he's done, you know, killing Jason Todd, just the endless amount of torture he's inflicted upon, you know, so many. And then there's Harley, you know, someone he's just pretty much used and abused for his own gang, who truly doesn't even care. Who, you know, Harley
Joker's
believes
been busy.
that
These poor guards never stood a chance.
yeah, they truly did.
All patients should take their medication at the prescribed
Truly,
times each and every day.
I don't know. Yeah, I was thinking something, and then something was said.
Security breach.
Oh, that's right. Harley being basically used, who thinks that Joker likes her, but he doesn't. He's just using her. So, like, there's so many victims of Joker that it's, I think, at what, like, in the end, The man underneath Joker is truly just another one of Joker's victims.
Over here.
All right, Eddie.
Security breach inland.
What happened?
Joker happened. You're lucky to be alive.
What do you think
Must have
happened?
gone this way. Door's jammed. I'll try and get it open.
We need help in pacification. I repeat, we need backup in pacification. Can anyone hear this?
Can you hear me? I'm with Batman. Hello?
Where are they?
Back down there. Do you need help?
No. I work better alone.
Unless you're like a little boy who's lost his
Franklin, can you hear
parents
me?
and
If you can,
likes to
help's on the
wear
way.
tights, then yes, you can help. Didn't... What is this guy doing? He is truly an NPC. Oh my god. That's hilarious. But yeah, it's just... At even a point, you know, like I said, Joker is even his own victim.
Joker's escaped custody.
Well, the
running
man
free
that's
in
underneath
Arkham.
Joker.
Do you need anything?
You know,
Is my dad still there?
Commissioner Gordon is safe.
it's just...
Joker's not far ahead. I'll stay in contact.
At what point... At what point, you know, would it just be better
God. It's Zaz. He's got Mike. He's
to just put him down?
totally lost it.
Wait here.
You can't. He'll kill Mike if he sees anyone trying to get close.
He won't see me.
I see anything that looks
Because you
even
can
a
argue that
little
there's
bit
like
a bat, and this guard dies. Do you hear me?
there's so many of Batman's rogues galleries that aren't bad people. They were just turned into that way. Like Mr. Freeze, he's not a bad person. He's just a man who's just trying to save his dying wife. That's all Mr. Freeze really is. My god. Jeez. Flash warning next time.
Have another.
Arkham something, whatever.
This is disgraceful. How did a patient like Victor get free?
We'll worry about that later, Doctor.
He wants to kill the guard, you know. He needs to kill the guard.
Oh, I know. Serial killers are so fascinating. I don't know why serial killers are so fascinating. It's just like...
Zaz has got my buddy. He's gonna fry him. Do something, please.
Oh my god, that
Keep
is a
him
man
occupied.
who has
I need
seen
to get
way
behind
too
him.
much. Yeah.
I've got to get close enough.
These
Jeez.
old gargoyles should be able to support my weight if I grapple up to them.
Serial killers are like, I don't know why they're fascinating. That, jeez.
Zaz is down. But
There we go.
got to get...
Someone put this animal back in his cell.
This animal.
Can you hear me? Is this thing on?
It's Harley Quinn.
B-Man. Harley Quinn here. How do you like my new uniform? Pretty hot, huh?
Nah.
I got something to show you.
Mid.
1 second, B-Man.
I mean,
I'm now subbing for the old man. Old Sharp has never been happier. In
Kinda
case
deserved.
you ain't figured it out, today is the Joker's big homecoming, and you're the guest of honor.
You have one chance to surrender, Quinn.
Tempting, perhaps, but no dice. Now the inmates are running the asylum. Well, technically the Joker's goons shipped in from Blackgate, but you get the idea. Bye-bye for now.
alright, see ya. Yeah, sorry if I don't talk at times, just I want to hear the dialogue,
Oracle,
and I don't
I'm
want
here.
to talk over it.
Asylum just vanished off the network.
He's in control of the security system.
You don't say.
He's probably isolated it from the grid.
That's not all he's done. All police feeds are reporting he's placed bombs all over Gotham. Says he'll detonate them if anyone sets foot on Arkham Island. It's being suppressed at the moment, but the story will break any time now.
He's lying. It's just a diversion to keep people away.
How do you know?
I know him.
I mean, yeah, but knowing Joker, it's half a threat and half
Harley
real.
thinks she has me trapped in this chamber. She never was very bright.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, Batman's like, yeah, Harley Quinn's a really dumb bimbo. That's like pretty much, you know,
You
Harley
were
Quinn's
rescued by Batman. It was quite
actually
impressive.
pretty smart
Can you hear me?
when it's shown right.
You're going to be fine.
Okay.
What do you remember? You were caught by Zaz.
I've got him covered.
All right. Trying to see if we can talk to her. I know you can. I was able to do it, like talk to her for a second time. Is Victor's? No, it's not here. It does show up here. It does show up. I am aware of that. Why can I not talk to you, lady? Hey. Hey. Come on, talk.
Who let this freak out in the first place?
Harley Quinn, most likely. Whatever. Just like the dialogue is kind of interesting that he says. It's like, I don't know. Whatever. Don't care anymore. I'll try to do it again. Get the dialogue. Because if I remember right, is like Batman says like something about what happens when Zaz has no longer a place to put a tally.
Sorry, feed's down. Comms are up and down like
Which is kind of
not good. I'll keep trying.
It is interesting what he would actually do if that did happen. All right, time to. I've never tried to do that. But then I was like, at the time when I was first playing this game, I just went where the game told me to go.
Contamination room. Toxins detected.
I don't know.
Warning.
One of the things I do want to talk about is
What is that stuff?
Joker toxin. Listen, the room
1
is
second.
full of poison gas. Anyone caught in there is dead.
Are you gonna get in there and help them back?
is the fact that you know, with the passing of Kevin Conroy, you know, the most iconic Batman voice of all time. You know, he did such a, you know, he made some of these things like, you know, how like
This isn't a simple escape attempt.
Batman, you know,
Joker's been planning
that
this.
Bruce Wayne is the mask, Batman is the real version of Bruce Wayne, and all this other stuff that he added to the character. You know, and it's just like he just did such an amazing job with the character. And it'll just be, I think that's, you know, of course there's been many voice actors to Batman, but you know, Kevin Conroy has just been that person that everyone loves. And I just remember like a year ago, I thought, I was like, well, what happens when he passes away and he no longer
Attention. Decontamination
can
access is now permitted.
all right, we're getting this. All right, the other thing I'll have to get is now it's like, I think it's, oh shit, I meant to get that. Well, all right, Batman rocks, Joker doesn't stand a chance. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and all the other people that we met down the hallways. So I think it's like around 20 or more that we've already seen. Yeah, Batman.
What are you waiting for?
All right.
You can almost taste it.
16, 17, 18, 19. "19 are already dead, and Joker just started his whole thing. I don't think Batman is doing the greatest of jobs, but you know, yeah, it's like the whole argument, like I said, keeping Joker alive or what? Like, you know, yes, if he only killed Joker.
There's no escape, Joker.
But
I will find you. Ooh, I'm counting on it. Just not yet.
Could Batman really stop after Joker?
He's a big one.
I will go back to the Kevin Conroy thing. But here's the thing. So I have this wild theory about, you know, all right. The only way really to stop Joker is really this. So this is what I thought is a way to stop Joker finally. So this was my suggestion, is I think this would be a really cool idea, is Joker does something where Batman finally snaps. He can no longer take it after all the bodies, all the people the Joker has killed. Batman can no longer take it, and he just snaps. He goes hog wild on Joker, and he starts just beating on him, and then someone stops, you know, Batman from killing him. You know, whether it's Dick Grayson, it could be Alfred, it could be Commissioner Gordon, it could be Barbara, it could be Tim, it could be Red Hood, it could be even Damien.
Need stronger test subjects.
Let's say it's gotten to that, and Batman's almost killed him, but he just brutalized Joker so much. Instead of always, this time, basically breaking his body, where he just gets into another body cast, and he just heals, and he's just gonna break out. He's just gonna break out and do it all over again. But this time, Joker just has such severe brain damage that he's just a vegetable. He's a complete vegetable. He can no longer move his body. He is just absolutely trapped in his body. Shut it. And so that's what I was thinking. It's like, I feel like that'd be the only way where Joker basically has Harley Quinn or, you know, members of Arkham staff basically wiping his ass, feeding him through a tube or whatever.
Joker went through that door. What's on the other side?
where he can no longer be a threat to Gotham.
Only way in is via the transport system.
Open it.
Not a problem. I'll just need to call another
I feel like
cell.
that'd be the only way to stop someone like the Joker.
Something's wrong here. The main security loop is locked.
Having a little trouble up there?
Nah.
Joker.
You're expecting maybe Two-Face?
There's no escape, Joker.
Silly bat! I don't want to escape. I'm having way too much fun. I even have you here to keep a smile on my face.
Not for long.
Really? We'll see. Ta-ta! Oh, I forgot to say. Just in case you were planning on following me, I've arranged a little insurance. Gordon is on his way to Harley as we speak.
Officer Bowles.
If I see you trying to follow me, he dies. Harley's looking forward to it. Maybe I'll film it and post it on the internet.
Jeez. Joker as a YouTuber would be a real menace.
The transport system is down. Best I can do is open the door you came in. Sorry.
It's all right.
Holding cells. Bowles
Eddie
wasn't too smart. He'll have left a trail.
All right. That sounds cool, Batman. All right, let's get going.
Batman, what's happening?
Oh,
Joker's
you know,
escaped.
Joker
He sealed
just
himself
kidnaps
off.
Gordon, your father, and I have to save him before
worry, I'm
Joker
getting him
kills
back.
him.
Okay, I know, but
Oracle, I'm getting him back. Joker will not win. I won't let him. I'm starting
The voice
where he was
acting is so
taken. A guard named
spectacular.
Frank Bowles attacked him. If I find Frank, I'll find your father.
Bruce, hurry, please.
So fantastic. But yeah,
I bet you're wondering how I did it. Was it a clue the great detective missed? Oh, me and Frankie go way back.
I gotta listen to this.
Spot of, bother a few years ago.
Mm.
So when I need security codes or an old man to be clubbed to the ground, I know just the man to ask.
So, here's my question: so apparently, I know Jason is supposed to be here. You can't find him, of course. But did they ever? Is there ever a reference? I'm not sure if there was a reference to Jason being here in this game, because I don't think they thought that this far ahead.
It's the bat! Yeah.
All right, there we go. Boom. I don't think there was ever a reference. We will be getting into the Kevin Conroy. You know, let's just get into it kind of
Oracle,
now.
I'm at the holding cells. I'm setting up a crime scene.
We'll get into the next part.
Isolate something in that room unique to both.
Exactly.
All right, we're gonna stop right here.